journey begins here at Buckingham Fountain, located here in Chicago. It marks the official starting point for Route 66. And this is us. We are ready to take on this adventure. Our first stop is in Joliet, Illinois, a town that pays tribute to the Blues Brothers. Dick's on 66 Towing Company puts on a nice display, and located out front is a piece of original roadway. Take a step. Lincoln Highway merges with Route 66 at this intersection, and many vaudeville comedians performed at this theater, the Rialto, including the Marx Brothers. Now, after a little time on the road, it's time to pull over in Wilmington, Illinois, at this establishment, the Launching Pad, and see our old pal, the Gemini Giant. He's currently missing his helmet. Now it's time to go inside. We admired the atmosphere and enjoyed the company. Enjoyed some hot dogs and root beer, even a cup of Dole Whip. And down the road is the Polka Dot Cafe, where famous people just hang out. Like Elvis, Superman, Marilyn Monroe, James Dean, and even Betty Boop.
Boop boopy doop.
Gardner, Illinois. This roadside attraction is a two-cell jail, used mostly until the 1950s to lock up vagrants. Riding along Route 66, it will truly make you feel like you've gone back to simpler times. While you are riding parallel to I-55, you will see motorists racing hard to get to where they are going as fast as they can. Things are just as relaxing here in Dwight, Illinois. Just outside of town is Illinois' longest operating gas station, the Ambler Becker Texaco Station. Time for a fun pick? Fill her up, please. Along Route 66, you can also spot pavement from the original Route 66 alignment. Here in Odell, Illinois, sits another antique gas station, the Standard Oil Service Station. After some time, we became aware of how far we come and how far we have to go. So after that, we decided to pace ourselves, eat dinner at the Pontiac family kitchen, and call it a night. After breakfast the next morning, we made it to the next location, the historic Illinois State Police Department. And from the ground level, it don't look like much. But from the sky, the building is shaped like a pistol. Stick 'em up. There are lots of murals in downtown Pontiac. And sitting outside of the Route 66 Hall of Fame Museum is Bob Waldmeier's road yacht. And on inside are countless Route 66 artifacts.
in the clouds. I never knew up to the present the skies were so blue. Life was so pleasant, I'm treading on air. Haven't a care, I'm up in the clouds. I can't sleep, I just keep counting the stars above. They know too all night through who I'm thinking of. There'll come a time, June is the season, the ding-dong will chime. You are the reason that I'm up in the clouds and head over heels in love.
In another section of the museum, we learned a lot about the late artist himself, Bob Waldmeyer. In another area is a small exhibit for the Titanic, we'll just leave our mark here. Upstairs was a wonderful tribute to the men and women who fought for our country in the armed forces. And each mannequin represents a person and their uniform and their story. This section of the museum was dedicated to the good old 1940s.
All the whippoorwill sings and the sycamore just the same. And the butterflies fly by the buttercups just the same. All the orioles fall by the waterfall once again. And the little red hen lays around all day, lays her eggs in the new mown hay. Oh, the katydids do what they do just the same. And the goldenrod nods to the daisies down the lane. It must be heaven that I see, for there's one who waits for me, just to tell me that she loves me just the same.
After time well spent in the museum, it was nice getting back out to the old country roads again. And out here in the middle of nowhere is Old Funk's Grove. Or what's left of it. It's now part of a town called McLean, Illinois. But you can still get your jug of Funk's Grove maple syrup spelled with an I instead of a Y, further down the route. The clock tower tolls here in Atlanta, Illinois. Hot dog, anyone? It's now 4 p.m. and most things are closing, except Route 66 Memories. They close at about 4:30 p.m. Route 66 Memories is a nice little gift shop in Atlanta, Illinois. But it's also a museum of someone's personal collection, and quite the collection he has. Quite the strange collection. Donuts, anyone? I think that cowboy's been here for ages. Unfortunately, the Pig Hip restaurant isn't here anymore, but the original sign makes for a good photo opportunity. Well, we've come far on this trip already, and we've made it to Springfield, Illinois. Time to pull over for some food at the Cozy Dog Drive-In. Bon appetit! That's all for now. Tune in next time when we travel down Route 66 and see more in the land of Lincoln.